Welcome back to the channel. Today, I want to help you with one of the biggest choices you make when buying a home, choosing your lender. I'm Joe Nelson of the Nelson Home Group, Kansas City's highest rated real estate team on Google. I'm also a licensed mortgage loan originator. Not all lenders are equal, so stick around till the end because I'm giving you my top 5 best tips for choosing the right mortgage lender. First up, I believe it's crucial to choose a local lender who offers flexibility, especially when it comes to their availability. Why local? Because what big box lenders won't tell you is that their hands are often tied by corporate policies and business hours, making it harder and sometimes even impossible to go above and beyond to get a program tailored to meet your needs or close your deal at the 11th hour. Look for lenders who are willing to connect with you even outside of your typical 9-to-5 work week. This makes sure that you're not left in the dark when you have questions about your mortgage options and that you're getting the best customer service possible. Okay, moving on to tip number 2, closing costs. Your lender is paid when you close on the home. This includes origination fees, underwriting fees, escrow fees for taxes and insurance premiums. And while they're often determined based on the loan value, they also vary from lender to lender. Ever wonder how one lender can snag you a far lower interest rate than the current average? The difference could be baked into these fees, meaning more money upfront at closing. Always ask for a loan estimate upfront so you can know what you're paying for and why. This document lays out all of the costs associated with your loan, giving you a clear picture of what to expect at closing. Transparency is key. Tip number 3. Shop around. This could be shopping for the best rate, but it could also include shopping for lower fees and closing costs, as well as the best customer service. So proceed with caution. Interest rates aren't locked in until you go under contract. That means even if you're pre-approved at a higher rate, if the rate goes down before you find the home you want, you can still get the lower rate. Why is this important? A big mistake I've seen too many people fall victim to when choosing a lender is settling for whoever has the lowest rate, setting aside whether that cost will reappear within lender fees at closing. And besides, there's so much more you need from a lender for a home purchase. Just like in life, you tend to get what you pay for. And while the local lender who will work around the clock for your best interest may not have the lowest rate available when you first apply, they will pull out all the stops once you get them a sales contract, and they'll do their very best to make sure you get the best rate that you can. They will usually be better at keeping in mind your upfront cost and communicate clearly with you along the way. When choosing between a lender based on rate, make sure you're comparing apples to apples. Okay, so time for tip number 4. You don't have to stick with the same lender you were originally pre-approved with. In our market here in Kansas City, our contracts are written to give only the name of who you have a pre-approval from, not who you will necessarily close with. As long as all the contract terms like loan type and closing date remain the same, you can still change lenders after you go under contract on a home. Say you choose a mortgage lender because they got you a good rate, but you saw this video, so you went back to them and asked for a loan estimate. Well, turns out they have significantly higher fees that you'll be paying in cash at closing. Or maybe you've been having trouble getting your documents to them or have questions about what you need, but you just can't seem to get them on the phone, even though the clock is ticking for closing. You don't have to be stuck with subpar customer service. You can continue to shop around for someone who can meet the loan terms you need and provide the service you deserve. Last but not least, ask your real estate agent for recommendations. We've been around the block a few times, and we know which lenders are reliable and trustworthy. Lenders that do a lot of business with your realtor are also more likely to jump through hoops to keep them happy and keep those referrals coming in. Communication is often much more streamlined. Systems and processes are typically down to a science, and you can be confident you're working with someone who has a higher success rate. I can tell you story after story of buyers who lost thousands of dollars and weeks of time waiting on a subpar lender who blew the deal at the last minute or had to be rescued by a local professional. You hired your realtor for a reason. Trust them to point you to someone who knows what they're doing and will get you the best deal. So there you have it, my top 5 tips for choosing the right mortgage lender for you. Remember, you get what you pay for, so use these tips to help you choose wisely. Let me know in the comments below which one you found most helpful, or if maybe you have a tip of your own. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more Kansas City real estate tips and updates. If you're thinking of buying a home in the Kansas City area, make sure to give us a call. Our number is in the description box below. Let us help you navigate the market and arm you with the information you need to find your home. See you next time.